Hovercloud Athletic Shoes is brought to you by CEO Michael Prosch. So first, a quick intro. Why do we choose this product? As an athlete myself, I care a lot about the shoe that I wear and the way it affects my play on the field or court. I look for both the creative styling and for the level of comfort the shoe gives. What makes us different? Our Comfort Cloud shoes are not only dependable, but they also are comfortable in every single way and improve the athlete's game. Well, why should our product get such attention? For the customability and the difference between our shoe and any other company is the real main reason. So first, we're going to be looking at our competitors, which is Nike, Under Armour, and Adidas. So first, we have our biggest competitor in the athletic shoe world is Nike. As of 2014, they have been ranked the highest valued sports brand. Their shoes feature the famous Nike swoosh on either side of the shoe, often with multiple color varieties for each. The shoes are created with different stylings for both men and women, as well as a shoe for nearly every sport group. There's also a wide range of pricing for shoes, especially for basketball, due to the endorsements that they have made. The cheapest of Nike shoes can be found for about $66 in most of their retail stores. Often the cheapest way to purchase Nike athletic shoes is going through one of their personal outlets or going online. Nike is currently at the top of the game in athletic footwear, and with statistics like they have, how could they not be? They not only have stores all over the country, but locations around the world with renowned fame. Their world revenue is about $36.4 billion, and they have a 12.4% as of 2018. Customers who share feedback are typically giving the answers that you would expect with numbers like these. Most are completely in favor of how Nike makes, sells, and packages their product. However, the most common complaint seen from their customers is the durability of their shoe. While this is really only a small concern, it is still something they need to pay attention to, and we do too, as a shoe company. Our next biggest competitor is Under Armour. They've been ranked the 5th highest as an athletic shoe competitor of the world. Their shoes feature logo in similar places as Nike, but obviously they have their own unique look. The shoes are less customizable, but have far more styles than most shoe companies do. They've been known for creating very outlandish designs, yet some of them call to the players who want to have eyes on them. They also have collaborations with famous athletes, which allow them to sell their styles of shoes for even more money. Their prices rank a little lower than Nike, which is part of the reason they're successful. They offer a very cheap shoe that can last a while. When customers come back with feedback, the most common complaint is on the comfort of the Under Armour shoe. While they have a great style, many people believe that they should offer more ankle support or leave feet less sore after use. Other than that, the price is often affordable and the style is satisfactory to their customers. The final competitor is Adidas. Again, with the same logo placement, the Adidas shoe brand displays their well-recognized 3 bars on either side or on the back of their shoes. While Adidas are less customizable, Adidas is likely the most customizable shoe in the world with very recognizable comfort. They often are overpriced. The Adidas shoe ranges far from more styles of simple sports shoes. The Boost shoe is used both for comfort and styling, as well as for running and athletics. They also have a very distinct look, and you'll recognize that it's Adidas even from a distance without seeing a logo. Depending on the expense of the shoe, the box might be more stylish when you purchase Adidas, giving a more relevant experience when making a purchase from their company. Another thing we like to keep in mind when we are creating our own shoe. As for their customer satisfaction, there are little to no complaints made. Shoes are very comfortable and often capable of being kept looking new. The only possible problem that has been observed with them is the high prices for more appealing styles. They've really taken advantage of the media making their shoes look glorious, since many popular icons purchase expensive, high-quality shoes such as theirs, another thing we like to idolize as a shoemaking company. So our company has conducted a survey on these three existing brands to figure out which is most popular, as well as what people are looking for when they're making a decision on shoe purchasing. So we made 5 simple questions with scalings from 1 to 5, completely opinion based. First, the customer would have to decide which shoe company they are more likely to buy, and then answer questions based around each of these factors. Of the 20 people that we surveyed, 3 of them chose Under Armour, 12 of them chose Nike, and 5 chose Adidas. Each of these averages that are going to be listed are rounded up to whole numbers. First, Nike's responses to the 5 questions came up with average responses of 3, 4, 3, 5, and 3. Under Armour coming up with 2, 3, 3, 4, and 4. Adidas' average responses ranging 4, 3, 3, 3, and 2. So our findings and conclusions. Not only did Nike have the most people selected as their favorite brand, but they also received the highest average scores. Their highest scoring categories were in durability and customization. Under Armour was the next highest scoring with high points in durability and pricing. Adidas customers were most satisfied with the comfort of the Adidas shoes and had their biggest complaints about the pricing. The majority of the people chose the top brands, like Nike. Those who choose Under Armour rate them higher than those who choose otherwise. And each of these brands was featured with one flawing category which keeps them from being on top, which is something we would like to focus on. So what we come up from this is our shoes will need to be at a very outstanding price for them to fit into this world of marketing, as these are 3 very recognizable brands that we'll have to compete with. They'll also need to be customizable to allow users to feel free in finding a shoe that is meant for them. It's also going to have to be found in as many stores as possible. When people go shoe shopping, we want them to see our shoes right away and immediately consider them as an option for their purchase. Ad campaigning will also be important, as again, we are a very small name in comparison to these 3 very well-known shoe-making companies. Finally, about our product. The Comfort Cloud Athletics shoes seem to be the same as any other brand of athletic shoe. However, what sets them apart is their ability to keep their comfort as well as their performance ability longer than any other. The shoes are able to retain these abilities thanks to the replaceable inner material of the shoe, which gives it its comfort. The outside of the shoe can keep its stylish looks thanks to the accessories purchasable to help keep them clean. Both the additional material and the shoe cleaning products will be available in the same locations as the shoes themselves are located. They can be found in sports and shoe stores across the U.S., as well as at our online websites and other online buying sites. The packaging. As a standard shoe, they will come in a shoe box upon either purchase from a retail store or for online. As well as the shoe, it will also come with one replacement of the inner material keeping its comfort, as well as a set of cleaning materials to keep the shoes looking new. Our primary goal is to gain the attention of young athletes, particularly middle school through high school age, as those are the ones who are most passionate about shoes and sports. We hope our celebrity endorsements we plan to make can draw on their young following base to make purchases on our product in mass amounts. We also hope to make our shoes a highly coveted product in a short amount of time to maximize our sales as well as the profits. So for the start of our product's life cycle, it is going to be important that we get our brand name out there through advertisements very quickly, which we plan to do through celebrity endorsements as well as our very detailed ad campaigning. During the growth stage, we will have to maximize the profits, as the time of our decline will be a difficult thing for our shoe company to deal with. At the climax, our prices can begin to be lowered again, as we'll need to keep our name still relevant to other shoe companies who might gain popularity at that time. And finally, as our numbers decline, we will have made sure to keep our supplies from overstocking as our shoes lose popularity, so we don't have an over buildup of inventory. Distribution. Our shoes will be available in nearly every retail store imaginable. Although shoe stores like Rogan's, other places like Kohl's and Dick's, Champs and Foot Locker, these will all carry our shoes. On top of all this, we'll have our own shop online where the shoes are more customizable and more accessories can be purchased, such as the cleaning and inside replacements to them. We chose these stores because they are very well recognized names and because we need our shoe available in as many places as possible to keep the brand name relevant. Our product will be manufactured and sent to retail stores primarily from our East Coast manufacturers and will be delivered via truck to our many retail stores. However, our online purchases will be flown in from international manufacturers and then delivered by truck straight to our customers' houses. Our shipping costs. So the delivery to retail stores will be covered by the retail stores themselves, depending on their worth to the company and as well as our value to them. If a company happens to need us more than we need them, it is a useful thing because we can then up the cost of shipping. And here we see a written out plan of our distribution. For our U.S. locations, it will go from the U.S. producers to the wholesalers and then to each of our distributors to be sold to our customers. As for the overseas producers, they will first go into the U.S. to distributors to be later delivered to customers. Up next, we have our promotion. The plans for advertisement will be to use obvious internet sites and social media such as Instagram and Facebook, so that immediate knowledge will be released to our target audience, which is young athletes and shoe enthusiasts. We will also put our advertising in stores where our type of product can be found. For example, ads on billboards near popular athletic retail stores, in addition to billboards near popular sports centers, as well as to be advertised during sports events live, whether this be on television or in the sports centers themselves. Magazines ads will also be another frequent spot you see our advertisements, especially with sports-based articles. Before we look at our measurement of success, first show a demo of the print ad, a very capturing headline as well, which will feature several of our designs and what keeps us different from other companies. So our measurement of success. Not only do we hope to make it as one of the top line shoemaking companies, we want our brand to be as recognizable as other companies like Nike. So our plan for this is to write up a similar survey as we did with these top 3 companies and see how our company will match up against them. Hopefully, if we work towards the goals we have set as a company, we can match these top of the line retailers.